Hello, this is Great Man for Great Man Radio Show on this Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to everybody. It's halfway through the work week for most of you. Yeah, ready a 3-day, 4-day work week. For some, because of the holiday on Monday, and it's a rainy, drizzly day here in Greenville, South Carolina, on this Wednesday, and all coming from that tropical storm Bertha that we have down in the Atlantic that is coming up through South Carolina, and anybody's around Myrtle Beach and anywhere else and we're getting this storm. It's pretty bad. And we later on at 4:30 we're supposed to have this new rocket called SpaceX. It's supposed to be launching. We hadn't launched a rocket since 2011 when the space shuttle retired, and we're going to end up launching 2 people up in space here, probably at 4:30. We're hoping, weather permitting, we're a 50-50 chance on that. We're hoping it happens. I ain't seen a spaceship launch in I don't know how long. It's been a long, long time. I was watching something they was showing on all the disasters we have had with the shuttle, the Space Shuttle Challenger and the Columbia. I remember both of those. I have the patches from both of those shuttles. I had a hat pin. I don't know if I still have it or not. I don't know where it is. Of the Space Shuttle Challenger. I used to have the Challenger shuttle when I was a kid. There was something happened to that. And everything. I was going through some stuff in there, just looking around, looking through ticket stubs or old wrestling events. And Greenville Braves tickets, and I have Greenville Drives too. I saw some Greenville Braves. I even saw wrestling tickets from the Greenville. It happened at Greenville Municipal, where the Greenville Braves used to play. And I was taking. I had the first Nitro. It came to the Balo Center. I was looking at one of the wrestling. I think that was the first night. I don't know if that was the first WWF Raw. It came to the Balo Center in 2000 on December the 18th. I remember that match. I was down on the floor. I was the first time I've been on the floor of any big wrestling match show. I went to that show by myself. It was kind of cool because when they fired Mick Foley and he got concerto by Edge and Christian that night in Greenville. The most wildest wrestling ever. There's one of the ones of Saturday night's main event of when they was in Florida, or one of the beach areas. They was doing it from there. And one of the wrestling that like to have the whole continuity on video and everything. I have the last Nitro. I actually had the first Nitro. It came to Balo Center on DVD. Well, I got it off cassette tape, put on DVD because the first time they came was going buy low, sell high. That was kind of like Larry Sabisco said that during it, and I'll never forget Diamond Dallas Page looking at towards where I was sitting and pointing at me because I had a sign that said sell 5.5 something on it. I don't remember. It's been so many years ago. And everything. I love talking wrestling too on this show. I'd love to be on somebody's podcast and talk about wrestling. I know so much history on wrestling. I've been watching it since 1984. I used to do wrestling questions. I used to do on local radio stations here and everything. And it's like I can tell you something that would happen here and there. One of the guys that was the guy used to get beat up all the time called Vernon Deaton. He's a local Spartanburg guy. He was working at a place in Spartanburg at the time when I was. There was some relative, I think, was working for the NWA Jim Crockett promotion called Charlie Buchanan, but I don't know if that ever was true. My grandma said it was, but they didn't really talk to him. I don't know. It was kind of odd. But there's somebody in the family that didn't really say much to. on that side of my grandma's side. I don't really know if that's true or not. And I never really got to meet the guy. But I have worked backstage at Raw one time in 2003. And I've talked about that many times. I even worked backstage at the Peace Center doing the loadout of the Phantom of the Opera. I have that actually loading pass. I worked for that, and it says Phantom of the Opera on it. You can tell it's kind of cool. I've done a lot of things. I worked backstage for the Dixie Chicks. I worked for backstage at the Tim McGraw Dance Hall Doctors. That was a fun show. There's one I kind of backed out of because I thought I was going to end up getting. It was like, okay, do you really want to work this show or not? Because they're going to put you in something. You have to sign the disclosure or something probably. I don't really know if they would or not. But I didn't get to do that one when it happened. This preacher guy come in and used to heal a lot of people and all that crazy mess. I don't hear much out of that guy anymore. Must have got busted or something. But I don't know. We're not going to get into religion and politics here too much today. Just know we got this big space launch coming up at 4:30. Depends on when you're listening. It might be done over with by the time if they ever launch today. If they don't launch today, they'll be launching again Saturday. Tonight's supposed to be NASCAR racing, gut racing at Charlotte under the lights. All going to green flag starts at 8:30. That's going to be interesting. Yep. Sitting and watching the weirdest movie, Up in Smoke with Cheech and Chong. But good thing, Cheech kind of cleared himself up and got himself a little bit better. Chong, that's a different story. But now, so our HBO Max has hit this scene now with their thing. I saw NBC doing doing an app too, and doing where you watch stuff on there too. It's got a lot going on. NBC thing's gonna be interesting because it's gonna have this thing on with whatever with a new everything. Oh. They're supposed to have that new Saved by the Bell thing up there. Oh. He's in there. Wow. I don't know what else to see. Sunday, I got a big thing at 3 o'clock. It's coming up. Everything. Trying to remember the thing now. 13 Brewery place up in Taylor's, and I hope that's still going to happen. I don't really know. But this is all out. Let's see. Maybe I'll play something here. I ain't played music in a while here. Let's play Man in the Arena. This is a great man for a radio show. All right, this is Greg Man for Green Radio Show. I hope everybody's having a great Wednesday on this hump day and halfway through whatever you're doing. Oh, enjoying it mostly what you can and everything, and coming you live here on from downtown, close to the ground, from not far from downtown Greenville, but in the local Greenville area. Love rocking it out to you, and hope you love them two songs there. We might play another one for you here on the Greg the Man Radio Show. I'm sounding kind of a little different today. I don't know why. I'm just trying to make it fun and interesting today. This is a gloomy, rainy day here in Greenville in the upstate of South Carolina on the coast of Myrtle Beach. I don't know how many of y'all might listen to Magic 96. They play a lot of different music and stuff. They don't have no announcers. They don't have nothing except a few announcers, but they're like computerized thing or something. I don't know how he's doing it. Still ain't figured that one out and how he's getting by with whatever he does. But I play a little bit of things I know I can play, and most of it's given to me by YouTube and instrumental stuff. Some of it I do play here and there. But Greg Morton thing I play because it's really directed for me. And I had a lot of other things, fun when I do the Friday Blast Off show and everything too. Everybody watched American Got Talent last night. It was kind of a lot of cool. Oh, this one guy was so cool last night. He was doing all kind of different voices and singing, and they're all different people like Eminem and Snoop Dogg. It was cool. I like comedy like that. I like stuff like that, and it's probably why I like having, like when I had Greg Morton on here, it kind of made it fun. And at least I made it to the next round. There was some nasty stuff on here too, some weird things, and I'm glad to see American Got Talent back on the air, but that was before all this stuff started with this COVID-19. And I don't know how they're going to do the live show. They're still up in the air and talking about that. Some say they might do it without an audience. It could be interesting. I've never seen the show do without an audience before, and that's going to be a little bit different. I was talking about where Disney World might be opened up in July now, and something I keep reading about Epcot Center might be going bye-bye. I don't know. I've seen that when I was a kid. Back in 1982, I think, was when we was in Florida. I ain't been there since they have all this new stuff there, like Star Wars and Harry Potter and all that good stuff. But I don't know. Sit back and see what else I can do today. I know my friends. I gotta find out when he's supposed. I have to see if he's gonna be on this Thursday Fun Life or he's supposed to be on another one. I know he's supposed to be on Mountain Fun Life sometime with him, with Frank and Kira up there in Pigeon Forge. Jeff Anderson, his music, and coming out with a new push on this new song and single, and getting all this other stuff going on here on Sunday. I'll probably have more on that whenever I see him. And what's going on with that, and have him on the show probably again. This time we actually have him because I think we had some miscommunication again. I don't know what's going on with that deal. Some people get overwhelmed, and it's like me. Sometimes I forget to do this show. Sometimes I get overwhelmed. And I'm like trying to figure out what I'm going to do. But I'm still trying to keep up with everybody and let everybody know how things are going around the upstate or mostly in the news. The only thing big news right now is what's going on with this space launch today, and you got NASCAR racing later on, the Cup racing at Charlotte under the lights. But it's going to be a late start and late night racing. I know that. If they start racing today, it all depends on if it's raining or not. That's another big iffy. But I'm going to jump it out of here probably soon and try to, I see we're going Broadway. Going Broadway is giving away three wrestling belts. They already had somebody get their belt already. That's a cool belt. The wing, that's the old WWF belt they had back in the day. I love win the NWA World Title. from them, or the NWA TV title. I like that one too because it has the logos on it. And the Mid-Atlantic. The Mid-Atlantic is sort of like back in my days and stuff watching wrestling in 1984. Because this like has the states on it. It has South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia on both sides. It's kind of cool. It has the states in the middle. And that was the way it was back then. Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling on Saturdays. Then you had Worldwide Wrestling on Sundays at noon. That's the most coolest thing to watch. From Saturday on NBC here locally, Greenville, and ABC and Channel 13 out of Asheville here locally. It's kind of cool. And that music, you knew it was coming on. I like going doom 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 doom. I can play that on that actual NWA World, NWA Pro Wrestling or NWA Mid-Atlantic. I can play it on a rubber band, that tone, going doom 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 doom. It was cool, but I don't know. I have a CD with all that old wrestling music from the old TV shows down to the WCW. There's both new and some come with WWF, all the way from the Horsemen to DX, and then the Wolfpack and the NWO and all that down to them, and the Undertaker music's on it. I don't remember. It's sort of one of those you gotta listen to it. It's kind of cool how I pieced it all together, like starting back when the NWA stuff was starting, and WCW music, and then goes to Raw and then others. It's kind of cool. It's very interesting. I need some. I don't need that. I don't know. I might leave out of here with some other music today. Let's get out here so I can find it. I ain't played this in a while. I don't know if I want to play it or not. I'm wanting to jump it out of here because I'm ending up trying to figure out what else to say. Tomorrow we'll be back Thursday on another show, and I'll be live again. It depends on when you're listening to me and when you're not listening. I like doing these shows live when I can, and everything. And appreciate everybody supporting the Great American Radio Show here, and I'm always thanking everybody. Thanks Shannon Wood for designing my design, and my parents came up with the Great American Radio Show. The first T-shirt I wore just has my name on it, and nothing designed until later. And now I have media passes, and it says media on it, and producer of the show. And I'll be wearing that probably Sunday, and my T-shirt. Today I'm wearing Hell's Kitchen. It's Raw with Gordon Ramsay on the front of it. But everybody have a great Wednesday, and this is Great Man for Great Man Radio Show. Peace. I'm out. Let's get